Awesome, dark, gritty, and black made. Sinners has been riding the wave of its box office success. The movie has made around $400 million in the global box office on a budget of $100 million. The same budget as the first Shazam movie from the now dead Snyderverse.
You're letting him kill Martha.
Stop!
Why did you say that name?
Keep my wife's name.
Shazam 1 made around $400 million at the box office, even though it was part of an ever-expanding universe and a comic book movie. Sinners is an original vampire flick. So yes, Sinners is super successful, but does success equate to quality of cinema? Avatar Part 2 made $2 billion, but the movie was an absolute slopfest, boring me to death with grandiose visuals and aged and tried characters in a more convoluted mess of a movie. Sinners is the same. Yes, Sinners is a vampire movie, but it doesn't proudly wear the vampire genre on its shoulders. Instead, the movie focuses on music, black culture, racism, and the KKK. All those tried and true formulas of woke black directors.
I hope people understand that I don't think about race 24/7, 365. I know I have the reputation, but that's not the case. If you look at my films I've done since 1986, not everything's about. Everything I've done is not about race relations.
Spike Lee has used the race relations of America to make most of his movies. I would go as far to say that Spike Lee has milked the ideas of racism against blacks and made 1,000 movies on it. We have seen other directors milk that same cat a billion times in the recent past. Even Marvel has started milking the race wars. With the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Black Falcon even says, "I am a black man carrying the Captain America title. I know everything about racism."
You just don't understand. I'm a black man carrying the Stars and Stripes. What don't I understand?
Ooh, one down. I know somebody who won't be having any.
The new Ironheart show destroys Tony Stark's legacy to make you feel bad for Ironheart for being black and brilliant.
Do you think Tony Stark would be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? No.
I'm starting to feel funny.
Well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna.
Sinners is just another movie that relies on milking the racism card in order to create online chatter on Twitter and to gain good reviews from woke critics. This buzz would make all the normies watch the movie, like good obedient sheep that follows the woke crowd. There has been other movies and shows that used the black card, shows like The Acolyte, a show that I refused to watch because it was targeted at black women. Another disaster added to the Disney Star Wars universe, the Woman King movie from Disney again, that used the black victim card to cash in money from woke normies who believe it's their responsibility to prove they and their friends are not racist because they watched The Woman King. It's the same normies who love and would defend sinners to death. Normies and their normie friends who would like to virtue signal that they aren't racist and that indeed they are allies of the blacks because they loved Sinners and have to defend the movie from any sort of criticism with their lives on Twitter or any other social media platform. Even movie critics like Chris Stuckman, who badly wants to be a filmmaker, would lick the boots of the black filmmakers of Sinners in order to prove allyship.
You guys are going to look at this as some kind of racist thing. I promise you, I'm not racist in any way. I have many friends of different races, black, Asian, whatever, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's ignore all the chatter and clearly break down the movie now. The movie starts with the twins, Smoke and Stack. There is no need in having two Michael B. Jordans in the movie. It could have been any other black dude. Michael B. Jordan could play one character and somebody else could play the other brother. But no, they had to have another Michael B. Jordan. The idea here was to create hype by showing two Michaels. Oh look my sheeps, there are two Michael B. Jordans in the movie. One is Heat with a fat black woman, where my dude eats her box. And another Michael B. Jordan drinks Haley Steinfeld's spit. I mean, I don't blame him. I would drink her spit
Mama!
The story begins with the two brothers planning to open a bar for only black folks. Imagine if a white dude wanted to open a whites-only bar. That would cause uproar. But this is not racist at all. Because they have Chinese friends, there is a scene where one of the brothers shoots a black thief right in the butt for trying to steal from him, portraying that the brothers will go to any extent to keep their names in the don't mess with these fellows list. There is another scene where Haley Steinfeld says how one of the brothers made hardcore love to her and ate her box.
I heard you loud and clear, but then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard I figured you changed your mind.
Keep your voice down now.
Mark me down as scared and horny.
I would give anything for Haley Steinfeld to sit on my face, But as soon as they start their blacks-only club, a white man shows up, who wants to join his club. Michael rejects his entry. Turns out the white guy was a vampire who needs invitation to enter into any building. What would happen if he entered without permission? We don't know, because the filmmakers didn't show us what would happen if they entered without permission. I guess Ryan Coogler forgot about it. Anyways, a few of them get bitten and enters the premises, while all the infected vampires dance in music outside the pub. Honestly, that was the best part of the movie, the music. Ryan Coogler put a scene in the movie where a black man's singing took him through time. Yup, a super trippy scene where all the old and modern music instruments showed up. I am half sure Ryan Coogler was on psychedelics while writing this stupid scene. Man was high as a kite.
Tight, yeah!
Anyways, one of the brothers also becomes a vampire, and towards the end they end up in the vampire's mouth, but the son shows up and kills all the vampires. And then in the future, the black singer guy. He is an old man now, and Michael A. Jordan and his vampire girlfriend shows up. Why does he show up? No reason. And the movie ends. You see, most of the things that happens in the movie happens for no reason. Oh, and I forgot there is a scene after the third act where one Michael B. Jordan kills all the racist white men. Oh yes. No, the vampires aren't the true villains, it's the white KKK members. Stupid movie, most of the characters have no story arcs, the dialogues are pretentious and boring, the acting at times feel overdone, the action isn't any good either. The screenplay is all over the place. The movie ends with no satisfaction, so even after the movie being terrible, why is it being hyped and why did it make almost $500 million?
Here's the deal. We're very rich. Everybody reach.
It's quite simple. The same reason as to why Black Panther 2 did well, despite being one of the worst MCU movies in a while, being worse than Captain America 4: Brave New World.
You've got to do better, Senator.
Because the director, the writer, and the main cast members are black. You see, in today's America, it's hard for good folks to complain or give honest reactions to black filmmakers or black actors. Because today's America, including all the critics, PR company bots on Twitter, actors, and even your own friends would call you racist if you criticized black filmmakers or actors. Remember when Disney cast a black woman as Little Mermaid and when people honestly criticized the movie for being a bad product? Disney bots on Twitter said the movie bombed because racist people were against it. No, not because the cinema experience was poor, no sir. The movie failed because of racist folks. When the Star Wars shows like The Acolyte failed, they said the same thing. Again, when the Marvels flopped, they said the same thing. Same applied to Snow White, starring the most charismatic actor, Rachel Zegler.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. Yeah. Weird.
Oh my God!
So yes, Sinners is another good-for-nothing, overhyped mediocre movie from a black filmmaker who cannot be criticized for his bad work, because if you did, you would be a racist person in the new woke America. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Bye-bye.
And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?